Hey, this is my PowerPoint on my career decision. Okay, so when I took the personality test results, I got the letters ESFJ, which is warm-hearted, popular, and conscientious. And I have a slight preference of extroversion over introversion, which was 11%. And I have moderate preference of sensing over intuition, 38%. And I have a moderate preference of feeling over thinking, 44%, and a moderate preference of judging over perceiving, 44%. So it ends up being extrovert, 11%. I have 38% of sensing, 44% of feeling, and 44% of judging. Okay, so my chosen career was a pharmacist. And these are some quick facts over pharmacy. What do they do? They dispense prescription medications to patients and offer expertise in the safe use of prescriptions. And they also may provide advice on how to lead a healthy lifestyle, conduct health and wellness screenings, provide immunizations, and oversee the medications given to patients. And they usually work in pharmacies in places such as grocery stores and drugstores, and they can also work in places such as clinics. So the nature of the work or work activities, they also, like I said before, they work in pharmacies such as grocery stores and as well as in hospitals and clinics. Most pharmacists work full-time and spend most of their day on feet. They're always walking and moving around. They don't really sit that much. So the training required is just to have a doctor of pharmacy and a postgraduate professional degree, and you have to take 2 exams to officially get the doctor of pharmacy. And some college majors that were very similar to a doctor of pharmacy are to get a degree in physician, like as a physician, and a nursing degree. And the employment, pharmacists are either, like I said, employed at pharmacies and grocery stores or in hospitals and their clinics. And so the job outlook, it's looking pretty good for pharmacists the next couple of years because most people are getting more health insurance, which will cause more people to get prescriptions, and then they will need more pharmacists to fill those prescriptions. So the employment of pharmacists is projected to grow because of this. So the related occupations to this are a biochemist and a medical scientist. The top 5 skills that pharmacists need to have are to know how to measure out the dosages, or else you can't give patients the wrong dosage, or that could be really bad. Know what type of medications you are giving to the patients, and be familiar with reactions of these medications with food. They also need to know how to fill the prescriptions and verify instructions from doctors. Top 5 abilities that pharmacists need to have. They need to know how to give a flu shot, give a vaccination. They need to be able to teach other healthcare practitioners about medications. They need to be able to keep records and perform medical tests, and they also need to know medications. The top 5 knowledge areas for pharmacists: they need to know about diet, exercise, how to manage stress. They need to know about medications and the equipment used. And then their wages they're pretty good for pharmacists, which average around $116,670 a year. So the school that I chose to get my undergrad in would be the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, which is located in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And I picked this school because it has one of the best pharmacy schools in the United States, and it's also in a very good location. I personally want to stay in the South, and this is an ideal location for me. The cost of attendance would be $120,488 for 4 years, and it'll take 4 years to get my bachelor's degree. School number 2 is the same school, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, except I'll be attending the College of Pharmacy, which is located in Chapel Hill. I picked this school because the same reason as the first time. It has one of the top ranked pharmacy programs and is a good location. The cost of attendance to the pharmacy school is $167,704 a year. For 4 years of pharmacy school. And it'll take 4 years to get this degree. So, are there any jobs available in my area? There are currently 2 very good jobs available in the Atlanta area. One is a pharmacist at the Atlanta Medical Center, and another job as a pharmacist at the Atlanta Medical Center South Campus. There are other jobs available in other parts of the country, such as they're looking for pharmacists in New York, and they're looking for a clinical pharmacist at the Blue Cross Blue Shield. They're also looking for pharmacists in South Carolina at the Piedmont Medical Center. And what other requirements are listed? You have to be a practicing pharmacist, and they require a bachelor's degree in pharmacy, and they prefer 1 to 2 years of experience. But if you're getting a job such as a pharmacy manager, you need to have a doctor of pharmacy and at least 5 to 10 years of experience at a high-paced work environment. So the pay for a job such as a pharmacy director is $135,000 a year, and just for like a pharmacist at your local Rite Aid or Publix would be around $20,000 a year. So what do I think about my career now that I know everything? I really like my career choice because it is a field that I would enjoy, but the only downside of this field is the amount of schooling and the money I would have to put into pursuing this career. Which websites were most helpful? The Bureau of Labor Statistics were very helpful because it told me everything I need to know about this field of study and maybe alternatives if I didn't want to do the field of pharmacy. Will it be worth your time to pursue all that is required to be what you wanted it to be? I think that would be worth my time because it is a field of study that I would really enjoy and love and really want to do in life. That's the end of my presentation.